Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're in Dollar Tree and we're over here, and look, they have these new bowls and cups. These are Sterlite, set of 2. Y'all see these right here? That's what they look like. And then the cups, you get 4. That's a pretty good deal right there. Y'all see those? And then, you know, they had these, the white and the blue and like the peach color. Those come in 3s. And then they have them in this color right here, and the smaller bowls come in a set of 3. Y'all see that? Those are nice. Alright, let's see what else is over here. Have these 3 compartment organizers, some measuring utensils, organizer baskets. Have the frosted window film right here. A lot of those. Beside it, you have the wall decals. Look at the little mice. That's cute. And then you have family. Then you have the cacti. Change is good. What is this one? Let me see. With God, all things are possible. I think that one's new. And let's see. I think we've seen this one, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. Faith Can Move Mountains. Y'all see that one? It's nice. These are always nice to decorate your little wall with. And then, you know, we've seen the bloom. That's a pretty one. And I'm thinking that's all that is new over here, because the rest of these we have seen. Y'all see them? Look how those are looking. Over here we have some more storage containers, the collapsible ones. They have out the little popcorn items, you know, when you want to do movie night. Those are great to set up movie theme right there. You have dish pans. You have these little buckets right here. They come in a set of 2 in blue and a mint color. Everything's stocked so neatly. Let me step back. Y'all see that? That's how that's looking. And then, you know, we've seen these ones before. They come in the blue, the mint, the gray, and like the orange peachy color. Those right there. And then they have the little egg containers right here. Holds 12 eggs. There's the gold baskets. They have some black and white ones. Over here, that's how everything is looking. All their little storage containers in different colors. Baskets. I'm loving all the beautiful colors. And then there's those bowls up there, blue, red, white, and green. And then there is some of that self-adhesive wall tile up there. Alright. And then you have some more collapsible storage containers. Y'all see these? It's dark pink. Have it dark pink, red, blue, and like the teal color. Those are nice. And then beside it is the laundry detergents. Child, I bought up all that, no, it's over there. Okay, I was about to say, they got it on another section. I want to look at these right quick. These caught my attention. Let me pull that down. Little trays. Look at there. Let me see. Turn it around, child. Rectangle barbecue tray. Y'all see that? And it comes in blue, gray, and like a teal color. Those are nice. Put anything on there you want to. Alright. Fabric softeners. All your little laundry items, things you're going to need. Honey, that Suavitel still smelling in my clothes. I love that. I'm gonna have to get a bigger thing. Alright, let me turn y'all around gently. here is the Ajax right there with the Oxy Blitz. Y'all see that? Over there. And down this aisle, it's not hardly anyone in here, y'all. You have all your little food containers and prep containers over here. You can see all these different ones. Over here you have your Fabuloso, some dish detergents, Ajax. Got your scrubbing bubbles, which I will be picking up one of those. That's how that's looking in your Comet. There are more cleaning supplies over here. And liquid dish detergents. They still got a whole bunch of that palm olive. I would have thought that would have sold out completely. And then, you know, they like restock one more time. Man, they've been sitting there for a minute. They might have restocked once. I don't know. But they got a lot of it though. Alright, so we're over here on this end cap. They have these little signs. You know, we've seen those. Sweet Dreams. They have the tabletop sign with flower. It says home. Y'all see that? Real cute. And then you have the one that says love right here. Those are nice. I think those are worth $1.25. What y'all think? Then some reed diffusers, peach, orchid, coconut, fresh cut rose, garden rain, sage, and citrus right there. Then, you know, you've seen the Hello Love and all of these right here, honey. They've been floating around for the longest. Time for some new things. Faith, hope, love, and the greatest of these is love. We've seen those. The cacti. These little decorative bottles right there. Cracked glass. Little pictures. Calendars. These little candle holders right here. I like those. And we've seen these. Y'all know I have one of those. Alright. Let's move on. And you know, here's the little swan. Because I'll get somebody in the comment section and say, you didn't show the swans. There they go, y'all. Alright, and then back here's a little, what is that? A little dog. Y'all know we've seen those too. Over here where they keep some of their drinks, they have, look at this, 0 sugar sparkling ice and caffeine black raspberry. What is this one? Strawberry citrus and blue raspberry. Those look quite delicious. And I've had the ice drinks. You know, they sell those on Walmart. They sell them here too occasionally. I might have to try some of these. Let's see. Let me read that again. 0 sugar, caffeine, and colors from natural sources, antioxidants and vitamins. I might have to get a couple of those on my way out because they look good, y'all. And then, you know, I'm all about the packaging. Okay. So, yeah. Up here, they have some of the Boost protein right here. Alright, y'all. So, we're over here in the makeup section. And I see this, what is this? Attitude Adjuster by Ardell Shade FX Drops right here. Y'all see that? And they also have this Ardell Camouflage High Def Foundation right here. Y'all see this? And that's dark. Let me see what this one is. This is Glow Mate for this one right here. Glow Mate. So those are the 2 new finds over here in the makeup section. Let's move on. Alright, so now we're over here where they keep the nail polishes and little nail items and foot items. There's the pod foot file. Some nail clippers, nail strips, gel polish remover tool. That's always Something nice to have. Emery boards, nail tabs by New Color, tweezers, some nails. And then here is all of the polishes. And then down here, looks like something is down here. What is it? Okay, let's get a different one to show. Look, they got some goodies. Ardell Vacay, what is that? Mood or Mode bronzer. What color is that? And Bronze Crazy Rich Soul right there. I like that color. And then let's see, Ardell Photo Face Matte Foundation, Soft Focus Flawless Finish. That's dark 9.0. Alright, now look, they got some little demonstrations out here, so you ain't got to dig. I guess that's why they out here, honey. I could be wrong. Y'all know. And here is 12.0, so I guess they got different ones in here. And this is where I am trying to get right here. What is that, a gummy? Y'all, let's just get this. So they have all the little Ardell lippies. Let's see what colors they have. So it says No Slip Liquid Lip Liner, and this is called No, Not an Invitation. And that's the color right here. Y'all see that? They have that one. So this one right here is called Erotic Point. That color right there. Really pretty. This color right here is Serious Risk. Y'all see that? Another pretty color. This one right here is called No Privacy Please. Y'all, I so wish these were $1. Y'all know I would rack up. This one is the Irresistible Shadow Stick right here, and it's in the color Make It With You right there. And then this color right here is called On Peak. So those are the colors in there. Ooh. And over here they just have like out the Nobleman wipes. And here is some Power Stick wipes, face and body. Look at these over here, y'all. These were sitting way somewhere else. Look at these. These are real pretty. Y'all see them? Perfect for summer. Look, they got the scrunchies. I might have to get my girl some of these scrunchies. Look at those. Ooh, I love the hair clips. Look. Ooh, y'all know how I feel about my hair accessories. I wonder why these wasn't over there in the regular hair accessory section. Look. And then they have the little headbands. Different ones. Look at those. Real pretty. And over here they have the Ione Zodiac lashes. Y'all see those? Alright, let's move on. Alright, y'all, so we over here in the plus section. I just wanted to come over here real quick and see if I spotted anything new with you all. I see those elephants right there. They're not like the other ones, the other colors that they had last time. Ooh, wood grain diffuser. I wanted a wood grain diffuser. I think they are so nice. I might have to get this because I really wanted one, but I actually wanted, I think they have one that plugs in, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna have to investigate this a little bit closer momentarily. Here is some topiaries, some pineapples. That's a good price, $3. Here's some little owls, honey. Speak no evil, hear no evil, and see no evil. Y'all see those? They are $3 as well. That's by the same people that had the mugs over there. Y'all know the what mug was it, honey? I can't remember which one it was, but I had showed it to you. I wonder if it was supposed to be over here. Maybe it was in the right section. I don't know. You know how Dollar Tree does sometimes. Then they have these peace signs up here. Some pillows, neck pillows, and then y'all know the little LED items over here. Speakers. Alright, let's move on. Alright, so we're over here in the book section. I see Seafire right here. Sisterhood is Survival. And that's from Target. Let's see. I was trying to see how much it retailed. Not seeing it, but it's definitely from Target. Y'all see that? Let's see. Two Paths. America Divided or United. The Map That Leads to You. Y'all see that? What else? Like She Owns the Place. There she go again, y'all. She's real vibrant. I like the cover of that. A River of Royal Blood. That seemed like that would be good. And right there. Who is this peeking back here? Who is this? Andre, you know, I ain't even gonna go there. The Sixth Man, a memoir. Right there. Here is Finding My Voice. Child, what is this? And it's doing too much. Look, it's doing too much. The Slither Sisters. Right there. Ooh, they all like that. Teacher's Pest. Let's see, Ella, an Amish retelling of Cinderella. The Crafter's Book of Clever Ideas. Permanent Record. Penny Royal Academy. The Baby Bump. The Dead Eggs. Oh, Lord. This is where all the good at down here. Oh, goodness. Let me see. Chase Darkness with Me. Y'all see that? Alright. As You Wish. The Curses. Chad, they put all the interesting ones down here. Let's see. I'll move that back in a minute. Tradition is Not an Excuse. Faker. That looks like that might be interesting. Just judging from the cover. Let's see. Two Summers right there. Scholars of Mayhem. The Warrior Princess of Penny Royal Academy. The Girls in the Picture. And what is this over here? Tides of the Titans. That's how that's looking right there. Alright, let me get back up here. I had seen something. It's hot in here, y'all. Goodness. Oh, that's that book we seen last time. Glam My Watch. Right there. Alright, y'all. You know we seen this one. So we're in our next Dollar Tree and we're over here at the plus section. Look at these little flamingo pillows right here. Look. Those are too cute. They're $5. Look. What they say? Hello, Summer. Got a little flamingo in there. I don't want to mess them up because they got them in there so neat. And then look at these little canisters over here. Y'all see that with the lemon lids? Those are nice too. Let me see. I don't need this. How much is it? $5 maybe? I don't need those. I don't need those. They're pretty though. And then they have the kitchen set right there. I like those too. Child, they got some Green Giant 6-piece utensil set including crock. Ooh, I haven't ever seen Green Giant utensil sets. Have y'all? I haven't. I'm gonna think about that before I leave. I'm always thinking about something because they always have something that looks like I need. But by the time I get done thinking about it, stainless steel, $5. it's a different story. All right, here's all their laundry and cleaning items. Dish detergents. That says $5. Yeah, Walmart. Yes, sir. Let's see. Brush and fine tip marker sets. I like those. Sharpies. And they have the sketchbooks. Watercolor pencils. More Sharpies. Have the little craft, well, the scrapbook cases right here. If you are into scrapbooking, have those. A lot of you don't have plus section. Not even in the smaller part. Like I said, in some smaller Dollar Trees, they have like the plus section as well. Oh, these are new. Hanging board with hooks, $3. Yeah, those are new. I hadn't seen those. Wood tabletop easels, $3. Mixing cups, we've seen those. Pre-mix pouring paints. Look like they done got some new items out. Let me step back. Getting happy. There's some big canvas down here. Is this one? Or is this two? That's two, but still. Look, multi-pack, $5. It's a good one. Look, you can get these if you got a Dollar Tree. Plus, you could get 2 of these. And you know they're making the shower curtain canvas now, where they're buying their shower curtains off of Amazon and then they're applying them to the canvas. Those would be nice to do that with, depending on what size you want. These are nice too. Little chalkboard, what they call them, wooden wall organizer chalkboard. Y'all see that? All right, let's move on. All right, so we're over here in their craft the square section. There's the laser cut items, and then they have some wooden cut items, picture frames, galvanized items. These DIY pens are nice. Have the rainbow, and they say love, let's chill, and you're cool. Y'all see those? All right, and they have little mini bird houses, little boxes, more wooden items, face fillers, paints, paint brushes, their canvases. Pump spray bottles down here, right there. Aprons, everything you need to organize a craft night, paint night. Y'all see? All right, let's go around here. The stickers and stencils, and they have the felt craft kits. And they have like the little, what they call color forms. Different ones. Alright, it's lit over here in this one. Alright, y'all. Let's move on. I feel breath on the back of my neck. Over here are all the little home and love decor again. Now Dollar Tree, I'm gonna need y'all to come out with some real good decor. But there they go right there. We're over here in the picture frame section. Not seeing any new ones. However, I'm looking at these right here. These are so pretty. Look, Y'all see these? You could do some type of craft with these, like on the wall. See, they come in like this white, and then they have that blue and gold right there, and like maybe put a flower in the middle or something, and it'd be so pretty. Like have, let me see, maybe 6 of these on the wall, maybe 9, and then like put little flowers in some of them, and they'd be really pretty, like in the middle. All right, over here is your candle items. Look like they done changed this around. I believe so. There's the little LED lanterns down there. Here's some canvas. I don't know if I've seen this one or not. It's just crazy how many I've seen since I've been doing Dollar Tree videos. And I'm not sure what I have seen and what I haven't, honey. I'm getting there's a lot of flowers there, and judging by the corners of there, it's the same thing. All right, my loves, let's move on. So we're over here in their book section. Let's see what they got out, honey. Let's see, Presidents of the United States. Funny fill-in. They have the little First Steps books. There's Sid, the science kid. Child, he done made it in the Dollar Tree. Look at that. Little Soldiers, the Washington Decree, the Kind Mama, Around the World. I thought this was Dork Diaries. It kind of looked like Dork Diaries. Then they have the little Ready to Read books. Great White Shark Adventure. Different little books over here, honey. Bible tracing fun. All right. What is that? Revolution Franchise. Revolution Franchise. Hugh Johnson on wine. What is this? Child, they be having some dark books in here, honey. All right. Let's move on. All right, we're over here in their makeup section. Yes, they done changed this all the way around. All the way around, y'all. I wonder what that's about. Chanel's and nail polishes. Your little nail care items. Some lippies. Your makeups. I'm not seeing anything new. I like that mirror. Hello, beautiful. Ooh, this must be a sign, honey. Oh, look, they only got like the neutral colors. The other one had the bright colors. I see a blue in there too. I don't need none of those. I though. I want them so bad though, but $1.25 a pop, I ain't gonna be able to do it. And I'm being honest, I really ain't. Let's see, do I have this? I want to say I got that in the closet. All these I have seen, we have seen. So I try and show y'all everything. What's popping. Here's your eyelashes. Alright, here's your lotions, wipes, sunscreens, shaving gels, razors. I love these. I think this is the name of them up there at the register. It's the ones at the register that I'm always purchasing because they are so good. I love them. They only had 2 now. Y'all know how I feel about things with 2 in it. But they are real, real good. But I like these. What is this? I don't know about that. I try and stick with, I don't know, usually I can just look at some things and tell that ain't gonna be good for me. I got these at home right here, and you get, well, I see 3 in there. Okay, yeah, 3 right there. Haven't tried those yet. So they have some Power Stick for Her shave cream, sensitive skin, coconut oil and shea butter, and apricot oil and shea butter. Powders. Alright. Feminine care. They got lots of pregnancy tests, and those pregnancy tests, they be spot on. Because I've used them with every one of my children. They were spot on. That's the only pregnancy test. Now, I used Dollar Tree's first, and it came out positive. And then, you know, I went and bought, like, maybe a little more expensive one. And it said the same thing. Just to be safe, though. But all my pregnancy tests from Dollar Tree came out right. So, if you in a pinch, don't go spend a whole bunch of money and get over here to Dollar Tree and get some. Alright. Y'all, I'm about to faint in here. Goodness. And everyone I talk to, they always tell me it's not them, it's corporate. They control the air. Which they must got a mighty long thermostat that can reach all the way to corporate. I don't know though, but they always tell me that. And if that's true, we need to get a little bit colder in here. It's hot. I like these two right here. They're like something that you find in Walmart. I like those. Alright. Let's move on. Alright, we're over here in the snack section. They have the wafers in vanilla and strawberry. They're sugar-free on this vanilla package right there. I love those, and they also have chocolate. They have the shortbreads. Then they have the fudge covered graham rounds. Vanilla creams. Then they have these. These are about like the Girl Scout ones right here. Mini fudge marshmallow cookies. Here's the minis. I think this is a good deal. These are pretty good. I've had these multiple times. The children loved them. I think my favorite was the banana cream and the vanilla. Yeah, but that's a real good deal for $1.25. There's some Lorna Doone. I still haven't found those popcorn yet. What are these? Mini snack bites, tomato and oregano. That's about how much you get in there, right there. They look good. Hot fries. Yeah, I'm not seeing any of that popcorn. All right. Let's move on. Over here in the freezer section, and they are on it, y'all. They are stocked. What's this down here? I hadn't seen this before. Can y'all see? Balanced breaks, cheese and crackers, Ritz. Y'all see those? And they have Sargento Triscuit original. And then they have wheat thins. Y'all see those? Alright, I don't mess with none of this cheese over here, except for that pepper jack with those crackers that I showed, or that I told you about. I've showed them in walkthroughs too, but I will buy the pepper jack cheese right there. Yes, love it. Okay, and I've been known to buy the country ham too. That's pretty good, but the shredded cheese, I don't mess with that. They got some deli style smoked ham, salami. They got the old snap pickles. There's the little sausages down there, smoked sausages that I usually get. They're $1.25 here, and they're $1 and something. I can't think of how much in Walmart. Some Banquet, some Hot Pockets, griddle cakes, all your little breakfast items. And like I've said in many walkthroughs, I've tried all of these. We've had all of those. We've had just about everything over here in this freezer, honey. Got some fast bites over here. Beef patties, meatballs, more Hot Pockets, Tombstone, pepperoni pizza sticks, potato mozzarella, corn dogs and pretzels, garlic bread, snack rolls and pizzas. What's that down there, honey? Is that the chimney? What's that? Beef and cheese. That chimney look good, honey. Sure does. Jerk chicken patty. Here's all your little miscellaneous items. Banquet Meals. Here's your ice creams. I want me some ice cream, y'all, but I want to take it home. But that stuff gonna melt in the car. It's just gonna be soup. Y'all see this? They got that kind down here. Dark chocolate peanut butter, dark chocolate almond sea salt. Yeah, that's gonna melt in the car. I want to try it. It's gonna be soup in the car by the time I get in there. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video out. Thank y'all so much for watching and support. Wait a minute. Let me go ahead and end it out. Watching and support my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. What is this? Mexico pecan. Some type of little ice cream bar right there. If you're new here, take a look around. See if you're feeling my content and my personality. If you are, hit that subscribe button. Join the Brown Eyes family. I would love to have you.